Monday morning, it's time to go. Monday morning, let's hit our flow. Monday, hey, it's Monday, hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, LSP. Good Monday morning to you, my friends. I don't know about you, but I had a great weekend, and without Monday, you can't finance the weekend, all right? So let's talk about first and foremost, shout out to my BFF. Happy birthday, Leslie. I hope you have a wonderful day, punk. Don't eat too many cookies, all right? Happy birthday, my friend. All right, y'all, so let's get right at this. The Super Bowl ads of Super Bowl 53. First of all, I thought the Super Bowl was just a letdown. Maybe it was because the Titans weren't there, nor were the Seahawks, so I didn't really have a dog in the hunt, as they say. Excuse me, a dog in the race. But what I'm calling this, I love the ads, but I think the ads were lost because the Super Bowl was such a lackluster deal. But I'm calling this the battle of the beer companies. There were some great beer ads, and I found that, the lack of sex selling in the whole overall theme of Super Bowl ads this year, I thought it was awesome. It seemed like we were going back to, just having fun without a naked girl eating a hamburger, half naked. But anyway, so let's get into the battle of the beers. You had Stella Artois, is that how you say that? And they had the dude and Sarah Jessica Parker ordering drinks that aren't their typical drink. Ordering beer instead of a Cosmopolitan or a White Russian. So that was awesome. I enjoyed that commercial. Bud Light. Bud Light and that old dilly dilly. I don't even like the dilly dilly thing. I can't figure out if Bud Light is actually advertising, trying to get new people, or if they're just kind of entertaining their niche market. It seems more like an entertain for the niche. I heard something about that whole medieval thing having something to do with Game of Thrones. But anyway, that's not even what happened. If you saw the commercial, they were talking about corn syrup being in Coors Light and Miller's Light, right? They started a Twitter war that they never expected to start with that commercial. So they had one of the opposing beer company CEOs. He actually chimed in on Twitter. You have people pouring their Bud Light down the drain, corn farmers. They've started what they're calling a corn war with big corn. So that was interesting, to say the least, to come out of a just Super Bowl ads, But that's the impact that these ads have. They're very, they're reaching a very large audience. So you have to be very careful with what you choose to pick. So, but, Bud Light's still being talked about this morning, so... Some people say bad PR is better than no PR. They're out there. People are talking about them. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention Budweiser. Budweiser came in just like the classic cash cow that it is. Had their classic Dalmatian, and then they had the Clydesdale horses. I mean, they're just the cash cow. They're the king. They didn't have to get involved in all of that other stuff. So I forgot to talk about Budweiser. All right. Back to the story. Now, my girlfriend and I were talking about this. If you wanted to talk about how your beer was lacking something and you wanted to yet be classy about it, Michelob Pure Ultra Gold nailed it on the head, y'all, with the ASMR, okay? Their commercial, they use sound to convey a sense of pure. That was genius to me. So ASMR, if you don't know what it is, it's autonomous sensory median response. And a lot of people probably didn't know anything about it until last night. I've been talking about it for a while because it can be a nightmare for people who have misophonia, such as myself. But I found those sounds so soothing. Just a shh. And they showed that they had a pure organic product without pointing fingers at someone else. So they rose above. Michelob Ultra got my number one vote for beer ads. The NFL 100 year celebration, that was a cool commercial. I really like that. I love Marshawn Lynch and the fact that Marshawn took the cake. Amazing. By him taking the football, that started the chain reaction of a lot of things. So shout out to the NFL for making upping the ad game in their own presentation, in their own show. Last year they had Odell Beckham Jr. and Peyton Manning's brother. What's his name? Eli. I know his name. Eli. They were doing Dirty Dancing. A commercial that I wish I had seen live, though, was the Twilight Zone commercial. I can imagine that if you were watching the game and just to see there was static, y'all, and then it says CBS is off the air. And then it goes into a Twilight Zone commercial, but it was sort of like, as I watched it, I imagine it was probably like War of the Worlds. I think that was the show that had people thinking the world was ending, and it wasn't. It was just a whole elaborate radio hoax. So I liked that one. Burger King and Andy Warhol, that was classic. I think they said that was 30 years in the making. He was actually eating a Whopper. And Eat Like Andy, that was a whole promotional thing. Hashtags are the thing, y'all. My by far number one favorite commercial was Stinky Booty Duty. Did y'all see the Pampers commercial with John Legend? I think Adam Levine showed up, and then Chrissy Teigen comes home and is like, we gotta stop doing this. Well, that was actually 2.0. That was actually Pampers 2.0. You got a Stinky Booty 2.0. There's a whole series. Go look it up if you want some good feel advertising to watch this morning. So that was my favorite, y'all. My favorite commercial was the Pampers commercial. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got to get back in here and get to work, but I wanted to do a little more of an in-depth video on the commercials from the Super Bowl, since that's my thing, y'all. I've always loved them. It was my favorite assignment that I ever had in college, was to watch the Super Bowl. That's the first time I'd ever really sat down and watched the Super Bowl, but we were watching it for the commercials. Now, in this day and age, I don't even really have to watch the Super Bowl. I saw all these commercials this morning over at CBS.com, CBSSports.com, if you want to take a look. Or you can even search them on YouTube. You can find all of the commercials if that's all you wanted to see. That's it, y'all. I'm done. 200 to 328 people have taken the time to click that little red button. I am so thankful for you. Without you, I wouldn't be making these videos. So thank you so much for clicking the button. If you haven't subscribed, please think about it. We make great content over here at LSP Productions. Look around the channel. There's over 600 videos. I bet you'll find something you like. So click the button, ding the bell, so you know when to come back, my friends. Give me that old thumbs up. Let me know you're out there watching, and comment below. Did you watch the Super Bowl? What did you think? What was your favorite ad? Let's start the discussion, my friends. That's it. I'm done. Take care of yourselves. As always, no fear and no regrets. You're awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.